We'll check that I'm live. Alright, we're live. What's going on, everybody? Apeshit Larry, Hawk152. We're in the building. Right off the bat, we've got the co-main event. Anal Fister, Proud Banana Boy, gonna take one for the boys against Quad. This is a top 10 fight. Anal Fister is undefeated. Should be very exciting. And we will get this show on the road right after I post this stream link in announcements. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, let's get it on. Oof. First hit landed by Quad as a knockdown hook. Oh, Charles stepping in.
Back.
Yeah, he gets the overhand just on the tip there, and then knocks him down with it was either hook or head kick.
Yeah, definitely a bit of a cautious start from both of them. They're just trying to feel each other out at the moment.
Yeah, lots of head kicks, which is a distance gauging tool. It's what you use when you're not trying to commit. Inefficient block for Anal Fister though, immediately though, or Charles, we're gonna call him Charles. Charles immediately though recovers with the perfect block, and now his meter's back.
Yeah,
Elite
Charles
level
hasn't
composure.
really landed any critical hits so far. It's just been landing significant strikes. So that was a good burning hook kick there, but Quad's just picked up a bit of a lead because he's just been landing those crits, and Charles hasn't so far.
Quad just planted his boot firmly in Charles's forehead. That was another crit, I do believe. Must have been, because that one hurt.
Nice head kick into uppercut. Pretty underutilized combo, but sometimes it can be really effective. That uppercut just lifts them up in the air after the head kick.
Charles touches him one kick after the other. Kick to the midsection lands, brings Quad down to 30 health. 25 now. Charles opening up with the hands a little bit here. He's trying to get Quad up against the cage here, which he's successfully doing. You can see he's using that clench break. He understands how important it is. Your positioning in the cage, though. Spinning roundhouse. Landed by Quad, though. Immediately gets knocked down to the straight right from Charles. Oh, whoa!
Odd there.
That was 25 damage that he just did in the clench there. What was that, an uppercut? What even was that?
I think he was doing a spinning hook kick, but like it just was weird drag damage there that killed him.
Definitely, yeah. If you're Charles right now, it's hard not to get miffed by that. But if there's anyone that'll be able to keep his composure, it is of course Charles. He's been training with the best. I've been preparing him for his fight. I am his teammate, after all. Banana Boy's kickboxing. So, yeah, he's in good shape right now, but Quad with a very, very strong start right now. Beating Charles up against the cage, lands the low kick, crit. So many crits coming for Quad right now. Double knockdown, 2 health left, but that means whatever Quad lands on Charles is going to be huge. Oh. Charles just barely blocks there and steps out of harm's way. The perfect blocks, though, coming in despite Quad's fast approach here. Very good defense by Charles. But Quad is swinging with reckless abandon, confident in his ability to block despite the low HP, though. Possibly ill-advised against Charles, but so far, neither of them have really gotten through. Charles, though, with the good ground and pound, lands the axe kick.
Yeah, he's starting to make a bit of a comeback here. He's just being a bit more patient, just timing his strikes better and getting those critical hits.
Absolutely. We're 1-1 right now. 500-point lead, about 400-point lead for Quad, but Charles only at 25 health. So Quad can extend that lead greatly. Depending on what Charles does here. Lands the kick to the ribs and then the straight right to knock Quad down. Good little combo, though. Gets caught by that hook, though.
Quad using that NM technique when
Yeah.
Charles is on the ground.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Switching to free cam to drag his attack. Oh, I might be listening to the commentary because he just did it again while I was...
Oh! Straight right and then a short overhand for the inefficient block. Charles, though, manages to get the knockdown. Double knockdown, but he gets his block meter back regardless. Oh, but he gets caught again with the head kick. Quad just keeps on stepping in with the teep kick and landing that head kick. And if you throw that head kick from a good mid-range, it's an easy knockdown, especially against a low-health opponent. As long as you're not too close, the head kick is pretty versatile. It can land in a bunch of different ways, just because of its steep trajectory. Ooh. Both of them barely slipping each other's hands, though. Charles with the heavy hands. Beating down on Quad brings him down to 30 health, but he only has 5 of his own. Oh, steps out of the way there. Good defensive footwork by Charles, but it is not enough. Quad gets the KO. 800-point lead, but he only has 20 health left. If Charles can wake up here and come out strong, then they should be quite close to each other in points. But Charles has to play this carefully. Lands the low kick, then the head kick. Oh, and then spins around. Another head kick, I believe it was. Quad's at 10 HP against the fence right now, but he perfect blocks, recovers, and now he's trying to look at him circling out to the middle of the cage. But Charles catches him with the straight right, sends him right back against the cage where he wants him to be. And now at 2 health, Quad cannot keep his footing. He can't even stand up right now. Charles just needs to land this last hit. Block spam by Quad. He knows what's at risk here. Beautiful. Head kick lands in the nuts, though. By Charles.
I would say a low kick from a spinning hook kick.
Possibly, yeah.
It's a really useful combo to just sort of add power to the low kick. And it's one that Charles has been using a lot throughout this fight.
It was an incredible sequence there, and Charles has managed to bring the fight back to equal terms here. Very, very dominant sequence by Charles there. And he's in the zone right now, though. Does eat the overhand, and then low kick lands in the face of Charles there. A little bit quirky. Big exchanges in the center of the cage. Charles should be using these clench breaks to try to get Quad up against the fence, though, because that's what's been working for him. He steps in with teep kick straight right, a little Superman punch there. Gets Quad against the cage where he wants him to be, but he backs out. Gives up the position, but now he's back in it. He's playing very carefully. You notice he's going in and out here, trying to bait Quad into starting a combo that he can't finish and then to counter him.
Yeah, I think Charles is definitely primarily a counter fighter. He's sort of waiting for Quad to attack first and then landing these counters. But I think he's potentially been committing to that a bit too much here, because Quad has been able to sort of just land the greater volume of attacks throughout the fight. I think sometimes Charles has just been sort of waiting too long to attack, and then he gets comboed against the cage like this.
Lots of hits being traded, low damage. Charles loses the rock, paper, scissors there. Overhand does not beat low kick. Oh, that overhand. Quad slaps Charles for 7 damage. Charles at 2 health falls down. 0 health now. He has very low balance. He needs to land these perfect blocks, and he does. Gets some big damage on Quad. Quad at 25 now. But Charles gets the drop kick despite being knocked down. Oh, Charles is getting really risky here. He's going for these hooks and leaving himself exposed. But it's paying off for him right now, because now Charles has the same health as Quad, and Quad is stumbling, struggling to get his footing. He might fall over again. No, he recovers with the low kick. Both of them whip it, whiffing. But Charles gets the overhand in. 300 points behind. 15 health. What can Charles do? Starts by falling over, despite not being touched.
Easy to do when you're on lower health, though.
He can do some big damage here. 16 health. Just got to play very careful.
Bonus kicks in when he's below 15. So he's
It only
now
kicks in below
11, he should be
15
doing
health,
more
or
damage.
is it 15 or 10 health?
15.
Okay. Oh!
Good low kick there.
Charles struggling to find his footing here. Ugh. Straight right beats the low kick. Another lost round of rock, paper, scissors. For the Banana Boys, oh, low kick sends Charles up against the cage. 0 health now, but Quad being patient. Steps in with the teep kick. Charles doesn't see it coming. KO now, 70 health for Quad. And 500 points. 5 minutes left. Still anyone's game, but Quad is currently looking to have the better posture here.
Yeah, he's been keeping about sort of 400-point lead throughout most of this fight.
Ooh, straight right. Risky by Charles, but he lands it. Very tricky timing there. Charles gets sent flying. PB's the ground and pound. Steps right back in, but shoots a little too far. Quad slips the attack. Oh, beautiful.
Charles got unlucky with that miss there with the head kick.
Whoa, double knockdown.
Good combo by Quad there before
yeah,
that,
Quad loves his roundhouse. He uses it a lot.
Quad's just been laying the greatest attacks here.
Big combos by Charles. Oh my god, he's teeing off right now. He's got Quad against the cage. Quad manages to throw the kick in to knock Charles down, but he's going to stand up and get right back to it. Quad, 5 HP, does big damage, but he's got very low stability right now, though. Lands a 13 damage straight right, and then the backhand for another 13. Charles is starting to get touched right now. He really needs to take Quad out if he still wants to be in this fight. But the perfect blocks for Quad are insane, and he keeps on touching him. Brings Charles down to 20 health before he dies. And, yet again, Charles manages to get equal in points, but he is severely down on HP, only having 25. So, it's looking pretty good for Quad right now.
Really well timed low kick there. He just dashed back out of range and landed that low kick as Quad was going for the overhead.
Oh!
And a head kick. Beautiful counters from Charles here.
Drop kick by Quad, though. That's the last thing Charles needs right now.
Yeah, he's slightly ahead in points now, but that's not a very stable lead because I could just change in 1 critical hit or 1 death, considering Charles is on such low health here. He has got Quad down to 57 HP.
Oh, Charles is getting touched up right now. He's losing his footing. 6 health now. He's going to be doing big damage, but can he perfect block? Yes, he can. He's still alive. 2 health, though. Gets kicked in the head. He's got to land something big on Quad right now. But he's got to be careful. Perfect blocks, despite getting kicked in the head again. And spins around for the 13 damage. Hook there. And then the low kick brings Quad down to 20 HP, and he's up against the fence. And oh, Charles is teeing off, but he's on the back foot, though, because Quad kicks his way off the fence. Oh! Charles, though, has the more accurate kick there. Gets another knockdown. Now they have equal HP. Charles, if he gets this KO, he's in good posture to win this fight. Oh! But the
Great
overhand.
recovery by Quad there. He
the
was
overhand.
Stumbling and on 0 HP for a second, and he just timed that overhand really well.
Yeah, he was leaning back, and then when he threw that overhand, it added velocity to his attack. Already had low health too, so just did massive damage. Absolutely decimated Charles, but only a couple 100 points ahead. If Charles manages to get this KO without taking much damage, it could be anyone's game. Oh!
Beautiful combo.
Beautiful
timed
roundhouse.
Perfectly, 2 critical hits in a row.
Perfectly timed roundhouse hook combo. Charles clearly had that one prepared. He was waiting to get ahead that whole fight so he could drop that one for sure. But he's not ahead by much right now. He needs to block those because they're both at about the same point, same HP roughly, but there's only a minute 20 left. So really, if anyone manages to get a KO, it is 100% their game at this point. It's not just about damage anymore. It's also at this point about the points that you get while you're fighting. right? It's not about getting to the KO now. It's about having a more technical performance to get more points out of this exchange, because it's likely neither player is going to get KO'd here. So the focus right now, if you want to win this fight, is much more on touching and not getting touched rather than getting big damage and going for that knockout. You want to play technically at this point in the game, because nobody's going to get KO'd. There's 45 seconds left. It's really just about how many points you manage to get here. And they're both very close. Only 100 points for Charles. They both have to play this so carefully right now. You're most likely going to see a lowered output in the last 30 seconds here, but Charles touching quad up. Oh, he gets the knockdown. Kicks him high to the ribs and then straight right sends him against the cage. Quad gets back up and starts kicking, but is it going to be enough? Head kick knockdown, and then he lands the hook. Charles is getting some big hits in. 15 seconds left. More binds coming out. Big shots by Charles. He keeps on landing these. Super accurate. Oh. Oh no, he is shredding quad up right now. He just is touching him and touching him and touching him.
Yeah,
and
it took him a while, but he just really got his timing down later in the fight.
That is another one in the books for the Banana Boys. Never count us out, baby. It doesn't matter how the first 10 minutes go, man. If there's anything I've taught you guys in that last 5 minutes, anything can happen. And the Banana Boys, we want it more than anyone else, man. So we get it done. We get it done.
Great performance by Quad as well, though. He's landing some really strong combos there.
It was a good fight.
Charles just had the slightly better counters towards the end and just about pulled out that victory, but it could have gone either way. Great fight. Right, let's head back to General then.
GG, you know how the Banana Boys do it, baby. You know how we do it. Huge win for Charles, man. Huge win. His next fight's almost certainly going to be someone in the top 5. He's 5-0 now. Very impressive.
That was probably one of the most entertaining fights I've ever seen.
Yeah, man, he's ranked number 6. Probably not going to go up for that one, but his next opponent has to be top 5 at this point.
Well, Quad 6, Charles is 7, so Charles is going to move to 6.
I don't know, that Endo with all that trash talk was like, it was, I don't know.
Yeah, notice how he saved the binds for the very end because he didn't know if he was going to win until the end.
I can't tell if he typed really fast or if he just copy and paste.
No, he had those ready. Yeah, knowing Charles, he had that shit ready.
Okay.
Alright, let's get this next fight going. Next up, we got Spooky Bane versus Samurai. So I'm going to get that lobby hosted. Alright, Hawk, it's up to you. If you want to cast this one, I don't expect you to. I'm going to hop in the caster's desk. Follow me if you want.
Alright.
Almost made it public. Oops.
Yeah, there was that time when we had a third player enter the match. I think it was Paku against XKP.
Oh, yeah. I vaguely remember that. Would you mind looking up these guys' records and while I
yeah,
get
so
this together?
Spooky Bane is 1-3 and Samurai is 1-1. And yeah, Spooky Bane's coming off a loss to Gandhi and Samurai's coming off a loss to Tion. So they're both going to be hoping to get back on the winning streak here.
Most definitely. Do you have these guys added on Steam?
Yes, I do.
Okay, beautiful. You want to hop up in the lobby and invite them? Cause I don't
yeah,
know.
lobbies 2, is it?
Yes. Let's see, I think I have. I should have at least one of them. But yeah, we got that prelim EU action coming up next, guys. Someone's going to be getting back in the win column tonight, and who knows, man? Who knows what's going to happen if one of them impresses enough. I think Spooky Bane has been around for a while. I believe he was ranked number 15 when we first made the list. And I think Samurai, after his first win, might have gone to 15 as well.
Samurai's never been ranked. Spooky Bane was ranked 50 when we first made the rankings, but he, I think he dropped out due to inactivity and he's just sort of come back recently.
Is Samurai actually only a yellow belt?
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, he has a gold chain, so probably not. I don't think I had my
a lot
gold
of
chain
people
until
just
I
use
was like 35, probably earlier.
lower level titles like that, so they don't get swarmed by noobs and Android players.
You see, I advertise it, man. I put that top like 58 or whatever in XP. You know, I have my level displayed. I don't give a shit, man. I want them to come at me.
Yeah, I used to have the beginner title, but I like that you Pro League champ titles. I use that now.
If you have the champ title in the game, you kinda gotta wear it. You kinda gotta wear it.
Yeah, and the thing is as well that like the beginner title was kind of useless against most people who weren't brain dead because I was wearing like a gold chain and
Grandmaster
a cape
Trail
and everything. And
this is a prelim, so it will be 10 minutes instead of 15. Spooky Bane's loadout looking very cool. Both of them actually looking fresh. Let's get it on. Nine damage overhand lands right off the bat for Spooky Bane. And he is unloading with reckless abandon, gets caught by Samurai there with a pretty easy counter.
Good head kick by Spooky Bane there.
Oh, Spooky Bane slips the hook there after ducking in with the straight right. Still gets caught. Good hook by Samurai. Gets caught by the kicks. He was trying to spin, I believe, and a low kick by Spooky. Sent him flying. Inefficient block. Oh! Samurai's getting touched up right now. He's already down to 30 HP. Lands a 6 damage hook edgewise, though, to stop Spooky Bane's advance. And recover some of his block meter. But that was looking spooky.
Spooky Bane to the floor.
That was looking spooky for a second there.
Reminiscent of Clash against Cheers. When he was pushing Cheers over as he spawned in.
Oh! Overhands traded, 18 damage for Spooky, 20 damage for Samurai. Both of them below 30 HP right now. Samurai at 14.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of overhands here. That was something that Spooky Bane's last opponent took advantage of, but Samurai hasn't done that so far.
30 damage! A little bit less than that, but huge damage. Don't hit that hook though, but right up in the face, drops the overhand, point blank on Samurai, gets the KO, 13 health left for Spooky Bane, and the damage bonus has kicked in. We'll see what he can do. Ooh! Big output, but all of it's perfect block by Samurai. Then they scissor each other.
This time the head kick there is a bit too close, but had the right idea. He's got to mix up more of those head kicks to counter with Spooky's overhands.
Perfectly timed overhand hook combo gets the KO for Samurai after only dropping 10 HP, and they both have roughly same points and same health here after the first 2 minutes. But man, it's been action-packed so far. It's not the most technical fight so far, but this is a whole lot of action for a prelim here.
Yeah, definitely a lot of prelim fights are pretty cautious, and you just see them sort of backing away a lot because they're just very nervous about losing their point lead in these shorter 10-minute matches, but Samurai and Spooky are definitely going at it here.
Right now, Samurai is dropping a lot of combos, getting 4, 5, 6 hits in, but the defense from Spooky Bane is pretty hard to get past. He's blocking most of it here, but the points are still being ran up for Samurai regardless. Oh! That head kick hurt. 10 damage. Done by Spooky Bane. And that overhand barely grazes Samurai for 2 health. If Spooky didn't throw that, he would have been caught by Samurai there. Oh! Really good ground and pound by Spooky, taking advantage of the way Samurai crumpled over there without going flat against the ground. He was kind of in the fetal position. So that was a good axe kick. They trade kicks. Spooky Bane gets knocked down. Both of them at about 20 HP here. Both of them at 21. It is 9-10-21 today. How appropriate. How appropriate. Oh, the overhand drops Spooky down to 6 HP there. Make it 5 now, and then another overhand. Samurai gets the KO. 200-point lead, but he only has 13 health. Almost halfway through the fight here.
Yeah, it seems like Samurai's been doing slightly better in the sort of distance striking. He's just been landing a few more counters, but he's struggled to deal with it when Spooky Bane goes for these combos like this.
Spooky axe kick Samurai in the chest there, and as he doubles over, Spooky drops the soccer kick. Low kick right to the face as he's doubled over, and a KO to put Spooky at 2,000 points, just about. Oh, but a good counter hook, a good check hook by Samurai there.
Yeah, that spinning hook kick to left hook combos is something I think Samurai needs to do more of here, because he's quite often you see Spooky Bane just pressuring him and landing flurries, and I think just having a sort of powerful, quick counter like that would.
Oh, lands it again. He's listening to you.
Pressure.
Spooky gets the perfect blocks though. Good head kick by Samurai. 6 damage. Hook to the jaw of Spooky Bane. 40 HP now. Spooky standing up though. Good perfect blocks by Samurai. His striking is definitely getting a bit tighter here now that he's warmed up and the fight's gone on.
Seeing him sort of adapt to Spooky Bane's
techniques
a bit more, just mixing in those head kicks to counter the overhands and just using those spinning hook kicks to left hooks to counter Spooky's forward pressure.
Yeah, what's happening right now is Samurai has read Spooky's very aggressive play style, and Spooky's pretty much not switching up his approach at all here, which is why the points are starting to slip away from him, as Samurai is getting a lot of success with his counters like that straight right for 10 damage. Spooky at 3 health now. The hook drops him by Samurai, and Spooky is hurt. 2 health up against the cage, and he's block spamming. Doesn't see the overhand coming. The Fist of God strikes. Samurai smites him from the heavens above. 60 health left. About 1,000-point lead for Samurai. 3 minutes 45 seconds left. It's looking like Spooky Bane has been read.
Yeah, we saw this in his last.
Oh, but the inefficient block. Samurai manages to take him down
really effectively.
Absolutely. Inefficient block for Samurai now, and he's getting touched up. Oh! Beautiful sequence by Spooky Bane, really taking advantage of the inefficient block, turning that pressure up to 11, not letting go of, he's pumping the gas there, as he should in that situation. Now he's doing it again. I think that was a 10-hit combo by Spooky, although I might be saying things. 7-hit combo by Spooky. No, he's getting some huge sequences here.
Yeah, I think he's realised that Samurai's just got the slightly more technical counter-striking at distance, so he's just going for those aggressive flurries a bit more often. That's working well for him.
Samurai
catch up here.
Samurai reads Spooky's offense, and instead of slowing it down, Spooky just turns it up. Instead, he's fighting fire with fire here, really doubling down. And it's working for him so far. He's halved Samurai's point lead to about 500 now. 2 minutes left. Lands a 9 damage overhand. Oh, but Spooky. That teep kick, physics were a little weird there. And he ends up falling over. Overhand lands for Samurai. Again. And again. That one only did 2 damage though. And then the overhand hook. Now we got 18 damage left for Spooky. 18 health left for Spooky. Samurai still at 25. Head kick Spooky as he's stepping in. Samurai keeping it real tight here. Just very, very, very patient and very accurate with his offense. Yeah, Spooky sped it up, and Samurai slowed it down, and it's continuing to work for Samurai as he's getting his point lead back up. Oh, but he eats that overhand. Steps in a little too close with the overhand. Gets the KO regardless, though. Only has 10 health left. 1 minute left. 900 point lead for Samurai.
I think these aggressive combos from Spooky are good. He's just got to mix in more attacks, mix in like straights, hooks, just these sort of shorter, faster attacks, because the problem with the overhands is that if you're throwing a lot of them, you're leaving yourself very open to getting countered. They're just
quite
easy to see, and they're not particularly fast attacks compared to straights and hooks and head kicks, so just leaving yourself a bit open. Samurai's been able to regain his 1,000 point lead. Good combo by Spooky there.
But it's not enough. 10 seconds left, and Samurai coming out with a pretty convincing victory here. Real statement of a performance. Very well done by Samurai, and that was a very good fight.
Definitely. Yeah, it was good to see both of them adapting to each other. Just a bit more. I suppose Spooky Banks just benefit from a bit more varieties in attacks, and Samurai from just perfect blocking when he's getting pressured like that. But both of them adapted well to their opponents. Apart from that, and yeah, it was a good fight. Alright, let's head back to General.
Alright, Blaze, you're up next. Don't disappoint.
I'm up next.
Yep, don't disappoint.
Oh, shit.
We got Fireblaze versus Delco coming up next, another prelim. Delco is currently on idle. Okay. Let's see here. You guys are scheduled for 7:45. Oh wow, we're actually 10 minutes ahead of schedule right now. So we are going to Hawk. You want to just spar until Delco comes online?
Sure.
All right, beautiful. Let's hop back in Caster's desk. So yeah, guys, up next we've got Delco versus Fireblaze. Delco making his Pro League debut, and Fireblaze is, of course, Drunkest Wrestler alumni. Got runner-up in North America during the second season. And he is my protege. I trained him for the Drunkest Wrestler. I trained him for this fight. And we will see what he's able to do. But that is, of course, if his opponent comes around, but he has about 15 minutes to show up, so we will see.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen Delco in game before. Do you know what level he is?
I believe he was level 10 when the color boys, red and blue, big red, big blue, referred him to the league after finding him in a casual lobby. Don't quote me on that, but I'm 90% sure that is the story here. I'm gonna name this room 12.
Alright.
We're in EU on the UFC cage, about to put on a little show. Banana Boy versus Banana Boy sparring session, so that the stream has something to look at while we wait for the next fight. We both had the exact same idea there, and you just executed it better. Oh man, that was a very long head kick there. I barely touched you. Oh. You're really gonna block that, Hawk? Holy fuck.
I knew which kick you were going for and roughly when you were gonna throw it. That spinning doesn't trick me.
I'll show you something tricky. Yeah, I'll show you something
Okay,
tricky.
that worked. That worked.
Ah, shit. That's a fun thing about the UFC cage. Is this cage? The actual fence itself is pretty low. It's pretty easy to get sent over it. Like your head's basically above the ring. Although Oleg did make my character 5% taller than everyone else just because I'm that cool. So I stand a little bit taller over the cage than the rest of these peons do. Not even the champions get that. Don't ask Oleg about it though, he'll deny it, but it's true. Also don't ask him about his electric gloves that definitely don't give him extra damage. Wink wink. Hawk, you're an admin. Why don't you spill the tea about Oleg's electric gloves? They do extra damage, don't they?
Yeah, definitely.
That's what I thought. Ooh!
Ouch.
That would have been a decapping casual.
Yeah, well, I mean, any crit.
Yeah. Is that the
unless it's
the
like,
crits that are
unless you're
decaps?
above a certain amount of health.
Is it crits or significant strikes that are decaps?
Crits.
Okay.
Significant strikes are just worth like 10 points.
Okay.
Every crit is also a significant strike, but not every significant strike is a crit, basically.
Ah. Is it significant strikes about velocity, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, significant strikes and crits are both based on velocity.
I should probably stop throwing the uppercut after the head kick. It's a pretty redundant thing to do. Oh shit, Oleg
really.
is
It can help
snuck
sort
into
of
our lobby.
send someone flying and keep them up in the air for longer while you combo them.
Oleg heard me talking about his secret electric gloves, and then he's hacked into our lobby here. I don't know what this Abob business is about, but I think Oleg's trying to tell me to keep it quiet. Doesn't want me to expose him. Ooh! We both got critical damage there. Ooh! 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 Oh god. No, I'm good. I'm good.
No, I
Yeah,
trip over.
I grabbed your ankle and lifted you as I stood up. It's also something Oleg gave me the ability to do. That's something that people train with me know. If I end up throwing an attack and I know I'm about to get countered, I groan. I go in anticipation. If you guys listen closely.
Yeah, a big part of countering is you just gotta like just look at people's combos and just work out which attacks are safe to ignore. Because like a lot of people, they do all this sort of spinning stuff and like none of it's actually aimed to hit you. It's just like adding damage to another attack or feinting. So you've just got to get good at sort of blocking all of that out and then just waiting for something like an overhand or a left hook that you can land a nice counter for.
Oh god, oh fuck, oh shit, no! Boom! That was disgusting, Hawk. Oh my god. What the f-
What does that mean?
Oleg, is this a code you're trying to send us right now? Is this an ARG to announce the next game by Oleg? Who knows? Somebody run a Bob through a code cracker. See, that might be I don't know. We might need Benedict Cumberbatch to decipher that one. Never even watched that movie. You see, I know you're coming with that head kick, and yet you still slap me with it every time. Again!
Well, somehow you got a crit as well there.
Oh, why'd I do that? Whiffed the nut kick there, unfortunately.
Oof, that was good.
Thank you, thank you. Delco still MIA. Okay, that's great.
Yeah, when we have a new person fighting like that, I kind of I just put their name in the fight card thing, but I don't actually create a record for them until they've actually fought, because
which is a good move.
You never know.
You really don't.
It's actually gonna happen. Yeah. Do you think there's anyone we could get to step in if it doesn't turn up?
I could hit up Colonel, see if he wants to fight twice tonight. Because I think Colonel might be a fair matchup there.
Yeah.
You know, he's a veteran, but he does not play very much. Do believe he was in the NA Open, actually. Yeah, he was. I think he got eliminated in prelims. Might have been by NM, actually. I'm not certain about that one, though.
I don't know, I'm not sure, actually.
Yeah, because I remember his prelim match was not particularly challenging. I just forgot who it was against. And of course, we all know how those semifinals went. We'll run that one back sooner rather than later, guys. Don't you worry about it. We will run that one back. He knows it, I know it. End of discussion.
Ouch.
End of discussion. Alright, Delco has 7 minutes to pull up. Although I'm gonna say when we hit the 5-minute mark, I should probably hop off and start trying to find a replacement.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Actually, we'll just play to the next KO. What the fuck? What is this, Oleg? What does this mean? It's like he's corrupting our game here. It's a cursed lobby. Oof. Oh god.
Block spam, I'm gonna screenshot that.
No, please, me too, relax. When was the last time we had like a proper 15-minute match? It's been a while.
No, probably months ago.
Yeah, honestly. Damn, it didn't work.
Doing a bit of an Amingo technique.
Dude, sometimes it works. Sometimes I think I pulled the Amingo out on Mr. Krabs. I don't remember. Like sometimes I'll just sprinkle that in there just for a little bit of pizzazz, you know. You always
it's like the spinning backwards. It's a psychological technique as much as anything.
Sometimes you just gotta switch it up on them, you know. You never let them know your next move. Always give them some different looks to watch out for. Oh god, oh fuck, okay. That didn't feel good. Oh god, what's he coming with? Ooh! What am I gonna do? What am I gonna... Oh! Ooh! Ooh! Oh shit, oh fuck. Oh god, oh god, oh god! Oh no. Please, please, please. Oleg is doing this, Oleg's doing this, Oleg's doing this. Oleg made me box spam. Oh no! Oleg, stop! Oleg's hacking the game, making the Hawk do more damage. No, please. I blame it on Oleg! Oh shit! GG.
Oh, no, GG.
You stole one. Damn it. Alright. I'm gonna hit up Colonel because it's looking like Delco is MIA.
Yeah.
Oh wait, RK Smith. He is... RK Smith and Colonel are both... I'm gonna hit them both up.
Yeah, problem is we don't really have very many sort of low-level NA players in the league. So we're pretty solid, like sort of top 10 that are pretty active, but don't really have many people playing in the NA side of the Pro League outside of the top 10, really.
Right. Mr. Krabs said, what if Fight of the Night could be voted on? What do you think about that, Hawk?
I think that could be I don't know, I think it would be worth trying. It's just that obviously there's some potential for bias there, but we can just discount votes from the fighters themselves and just do it through Discord reactions, and then we can see who's voting and should work out. I mean, I think we did actually do that for one event, didn't we?
Yeah, that was because it was disputed. I couldn't figure out what I wanted to pick as fight of the night.
Yeah, it was NM versus Michu, and then like you versus Krabs. I think that's a good idea actually. If we just like,
I think
maybe if it's obvious, we can just pick it
absolutely.
ourselves. But then like, if there are a few candidates, just let people vote on it.
For sure,
that's a good policy.
I could have done that for our last event for DW2 PL number 2. Because like there was a lot of good fights there, man. But like that sequence by Natural, I just couldn't. I had to give the dude $10. Like that was just so
incredible.
insane. No response from Colonel or Smith. So if they don't respond in the next 2 minutes, we're just gonna can the fight, which would really suck. But we're gonna have to move on. Although I think the fight after it is Smith versus Colonel anyway. It is indeed.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see. Alright, Colonel stepping in.
Nice.
Shout out to Mr. Colonel taking a last minute fight against Fireblaze. He is double dipping tonight. He will be fighting twice in a row. We saw how that went for Paku for our last event. I'm sorry, it's not funny, it's not funny, it's not funny, stop laughing. I love you, Baku. Okay, unlisted, NA.
So,
but you should win a fucking fight, Paku, holy shit, dude. Yeah, US East. You want to cast this one?
Sure.
Alright, room name is 4. I'm very curious to see what level Colonel is right now. If I had to guess, he's in the 40s maybe?
Yeah, the problem is I think he's on a new account. So like he had a previous one that was higher level.
Yeah, he's level 7. No way to
Yeah,
tell.
but he's definitely a higher level than that in reality because of his other account.
Make sure you keep an eye on Colonel's ping. I will be keeping an eye as well. It is.
I assume that's just because he's in US West.
Yeah, but Blaze getting 60 in East means he's probably gonna get even worse than 80 in West, if I had to guess.
Wait, is US East?
Yeah, this is East, but I don't. If Blaze is getting like 54 in East, I doubt he's gonna have a better ping.
Well,
in
it
West.
depends. If he's sort of central, then
Right.
he might get a better overall ping in US West. It depends.
I'm a DM.
Yeah, I mean, I think.
Quick.
I mean, we could ask him, but it seems like this is all right to me. I mean, 50 versus like sort of 70
Yeah, it's not
to
bad.
80ish. It's...
All right. Blaze doesn't care to even entertain the notion of switching to US West, so we're just gonna get it bumping right now. As soon as Colonel says he's ready, we're gonna kick it off. He's ready. Let's go.
Yeah, so just take away the 5 minutes, obviously.
So yeah, we got a prelim here. Again, Fireblaze, Drunkest Wrestler alumni, ended up making it 2nd place, I believe.
Yeah, he just that's his only official Pro League fight so far because the others were exhibitions in that tournament. But he had that finals match with War, which he lost, but making it to the finals was a achievement. So he's 0-1, but he has won some exhibitions in that Drunkest Wrestler tournament.
Yeah, we've got a lot of both of them just spamming attacks directly in each other's face and just staying in the clinch and not actually doing anything. So I'm entirely responsible for this. Fireblaze is not officially a banana boy at this moment in time, but I do train him. I work with him a lot. You know, we built a little bit of a rapport during the Drunkest Wrestler, and I pretty much told him.
Oh, he makes a nice spinning back fist there.
Yeah,
that was pretty well timed actually.
I've taught him a lot of combos. If you see him do the Beyblade, that's all me. Look at him right now. Oh, I'm so proud.
God,
inefficient block.
Right on top of his head.
Colonel's repeatedly inefficient blocking. This is oh my god. Colonel's not blocking anything right now. I told Fireblaze
29 to 41. Jesus.
I told Fireblaze to pretty much. Colonel's just typing at this point. I told Fireblaze. I told him to blitz Colonel. I told him to just get up in Colonel's face because I knew Colonel wasn't that high level, and I pretty much just told him with all the techniques I've taught him, he should have technical enough striking to just overwhelm Colonel, and it looks like he took my advice to heart here because that's exactly what he's doing. He's just pouring it on Colonel, and I would say Colonel has had his block meter empty and been inefficient blocked for at least a third of this fight, if not even longer, because that's another inefficient block by Colonel. I mean, it seems like every time Fireblaze opens up, he completely eliminates Colonel's block meter, doesn't get perfect blocked once. So Colonel's defense is really just not adequate right now, and that's how he has dropped 1,000 points in 2 minutes. Oh, the overhand spam by Fireblaze. 8-hit combo. He landed 8 overhands in a row, and they did like 2 damage each. Just because he was in Colonel's face there. Oh my god, he does it again. Listen, man, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Fireblaze knows that Colonel cannot block him, and he's just dumping on him.
Yeah, this is the kind of fight where you just really want to see one of them throw a head kick.
Yeah.
That would just...
Can we get an axe kick or something?
If they did that a few times, they'd win, basically.
Yeah.
But
So,
kind of just going for this wacky waving, inflatable arm flailing tube man fighting style here.
I promise you guys, Colonel fought in the NA Open in the first ever Pro League event. He's not actually level 7 right now, but Fireblaze is certainly making it look that way, unfortunately. But Colonel's, we're not even halfway through the fight, so maybe Colonel just didn't get a warm-up in. We will see. He is fighting right after this, though, so maybe we'll just call this his warm-up round. So graciously stepping in last minute against Fireblaze, although I do fully expect him to be regretting it right now.
I think he may have stepped in last minute against Fast Goal in his last fight as well, but I could be wrong about that. That may have been
that's possible, yeah.
A scheduled match.
That one, was that a shutdown? I don't recall.
It was really close actually. Fast Goal one.
Colonel just got big pullback damage. His fist collided real weird with Blaze's head there. Brings him down to 7 health.
Yeah, you can see they're both sort of throwing overhands while they're too close here. They're in the sort of range where you want to be throwing uppercuts, hooks and straights. Because when you throw the overhands here, they just kind of go over the shoulder and don't really do anything.
30 damage overhand for Fireblaze, but throws another overhand, gets overzealous, a little bit too aggressive, and Colonel counters. Colonel looking like he's finally waking up here just a bit. Both of them very hesitant here, but Colonel opens up, gets the knockdown on Fireblaze.
Yeah, good straight hook combo by Fireblaze there. Definitely want to see more of that.
Oh, inefficient block again by Colonel. But now that he's up in the clench here, he has a second to regenerate it. Colonel is in desperate need of some perfect blocks here. Straight right into the overhand by Fireblaze.
Oh, well-timed low kick by Colonel there, just caught Fireblaze while he was Beyblading.
Exactly.
Low kick is very good for that whenever someone's sort of rushing forward or spinning around. It just takes advantage of that momentum really well and does a lot of damage.
Precisely. Oh. Oh, inefficient block again by Colonel with 2 health left. Fireblaze gets the KO without even touching Colonel. He just
clinch breaks into the cage and then
slams his head against the back of the cage.
Damage.
That's you don't see that every day, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I don't know what else to say about that one. You just don't see it every day. Fireblaze doing some good work with the straight right here.
Yeah, it's like to mix it up a bit more, but then they sort of both go back to doing the front crawl with each other.
Oh. I take credit for everything but the overhand spam that Fireblaze is doing right now. Okay, that was him! The rest of this stuff I taught him, okay?
I mean, it is working well for him. So
he finally lands the Beyblade.
Criticize it, but
that was like the first thing I taught him. He was like level 2, and I taught him how to Beyblade. Probably wasn't the best idea, but because he hasn't done much with it so far except leave himself wide open.
Well, he's been doing it a lot, but I think maybe he's doing it in situations where he'd benefit more from just throwing a simple head kick sometimes.
Whoa. Little rocky for Blaze there. Stays on his feet though. Whoa, Colonel barely stays standing there. 1,400 point lead for Fireblaze right now. 2.5 minutes left.
Yeah, I don't see Colonel coming back from that because neither of them have shown much capacity to get critical hits here.
No.
So they're just getting up that huge number of points so quickly. It's just 2 minutes left. It's unlikely to happen. They just tend to be doing these sort of low damage, sort of high damage, but low velocity overhands at close range because they kind of hit each other in the head, so they get that damage bonus, but they don't really hit very hard. They're not sort of timing them, so they're getting the critical hits. So their points are basically just coming from damage and KOs here. Sometimes significant strikes and knockdowns.
Oof. Fireblaze ends up slipping on his own feet due to low health, but axe kicks Colonel as he's going down. That's just embarrassing. I'm so sorry, Colonel. I'm so sorry. He's looking much more awake in there, though, than he did at the beginning of the fight. Hopefully this warm-up is all he needs to perform better in his next match. You hate to fight twice in a night in a row and start off with a loss. But we'll see what Colonel is able to do there. But looking like a pretty quick and easy night at the office for Fireblaze here. Hasn't faced much opposition. And in his first event since the Drunkest Wrestler, he's showing out here.
Bit rude to trash talk your opponent who stepped in last minute. But...
He's doing a lot of it too. He's been saying that the whole fight.
Yeah.
Fireblaze is feeling himself, man. I don't know if I'd be. You know, let's just say. Maybe talk a little less hot when half of your success has been from literal overhand spam. Let's calm down a little bit, okay, Fireblaze? Like, come on. Don't go calling out NM after this, alright? He's got a lot of learning to do, but I will be there and hopefully make sure that never happens again. But hey, it worked for him here. Oh! There we go. There we go, Fireblaze. Oh! Big spinning flurry in the final seconds of the fight there to really put an emphasis, an exclamation point, if you will, at the end of this performance. And Fireblaze doing very well in his sort of league debut, but not really debut. But good fight regardless. Next up, Colonel versus RK Smith. Okay, RK Smith does not know what my Steam is linked to my Discord add me means. So we'll try to get this going as fast as possible. Let's see how many viewers we have live right now. To my Discord. We always have 10 viewers, and it's not the same 10 viewers, but it's always 10. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Hawk, you can step back if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Definitely.
And I'm just asking what he was watching about that last fight. It was.
You're watching
a
the best
freestyle swimming competition.
You're watching a couple of best efforts. Okay. One effort was a little better than the other.
Anyway, I'll cast the one after this with someone else. But yeah, I'll turn that to general for now.
Appreciate you. All right, let me just make sure that I have the fights in the right order here. I do. Okay. 4 fights left. Gonna get the boys in here and get to it. Colonel, we got Colonel versus RK Smith. RK Smith making his league debut. Colonel coming in, just fought, lost to Fireblaze, as you guys just saw. But hopefully he will be able to turn it around and put on a much better performance here now that he's had a warm up. Hopefully he's a little bit more in the zone. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. Please. Okay, I'm a little bit concerned right now. I think RK Smith might be on mobile. Alright guys, just trying to get RK Smith into the lobby here. Sorry about the delay. So, how's your days going? Hopefully they're going well. Still having technical difficulties getting RK Smith in the server. And I don't really have anything to fill the air with here. So that's fun. Let's see what the boys are up to in general chat.
Toilet lightsabers as a kid or something like that.
Larry, what the fuck did I just watch?
And then
like,
you
deadass,
aim for the blade every single time you try to go for an attack, because you know you can get hit by one of those toilet lightsabers. It'll hurt.
Larry, may you please explain yourself? Why did that fight have to happen? That was the most boring fight I've ever seen in my entire life.
It was a pretty.
Hey, I thought it was pretty entertaining. Not because it was high level, but because it was funny.
I was thoroughly entertained.
I mean, it was funny,
Yeah,
but
I mean, the thing is, we're not.
You can do
like,
better than that.
Obviously, we're making fun of them a bit, but like the point of the Pro League isn't to be sort of elitist. We want to include everyone, even if they're sort of low level. Like, if
we have plenty of low level competition.
Yeah,
you know, the commentators may.
Fun out of competing,
to be fair,
listen,
yeah.
the commentators may make a little bit light out of the situation. Okay, try to be a little bit funny for the stream, but at the end of the day, we have plenty of low level competition. The Pro League is for players of all levels and all of
Larry,
you who are interested, of course.
Larry,
hey,
if you saw any of that type of shit.
Alright, so now that they're all shut the fuck up because I got out of the same room as them, as I was saying before the rude interruption, which NM loves to do. Fucking NM. Not everybody is like NM and has 30 hours a day to put into DW2 and sweat over it. So, the Pro League is open to players of all levels. We have competitors of all levels in both regions. If you're interested, of course, join the official DW2 Discord and type !pro in the commands channel. Come check us out. DM me to hear about the league. We have an FAQ posted there. We have the rules posted there. Everything you need to know to get involved. So come check us out. Okay, RK Smith does not know how to switch the region of his game, and that's why he hasn't been able to connect. So, I'm doing my best, guys. Doing my best. Oh, quad. I'm very sorry, guys. I'm not very thrilled right now. And I'm sure you guys aren't thrilled either, and I'm sure Colonel's not thrilled. But I'm trying. Okay. There we go. Alright guys, Mr. Colonel versus RK Nasty prelim. Let's get it on. Whoa. Okay. We've got damn near 90 ping for both of them right now, so the match is a little bit laggy, but it's looking fine so far. We're seeing a lot of what we saw in the last match, which is just both of them kind of in each other's face. Colonel getting touched up a bit there, but he clench break knocks Smith down. Buck Nasty Smith, for those of you who don't know. I don't even know how they're landing these hits on each other in the clench like that. Wheel kick lands for Colonel. Inefficient block. Finally, Colonel's not on the receiving end of the lost block meter here. Oh, but the axe kick and then the low kick up in the clinch. Oh, Jesus. Oh, boy. A little bit of a lag spike there for Smith. Okay, let me just mark that down. 360 Colonel. Alright guys, we're gonna rehost because the pings were just too high there. I am trying to get this show on the road as fast as I can. but it is not easy for me right now. But I'm doing my best. Hopefully this will solve our problems. Already much better for Smith. This ping's looking much better. Hopefully those lag spikes won't be so terrible. It's looking like Colonel. Oh, Colonel's up in here. Alright guys, as per the rules here, because Smith has a disruptive ping, but both fighters want to compete, it will be a no contest in the event of a Smith victory, and it will only be an official fight if Mr. Colonel wins. It's obviously not ideal, but we have collectively decided as an admin team that this is the best way to deal with such situations. And despite the great amount of setbacks we've had for this fight, it's looking like we finally are going to get this show on the road. Alright, let's go. One final go. Overhand right off the bat for Mr. Colonel. And now they're back up with this clench action. Interesting techniques, to say the very least here. Ooh, teep kick lands for 3 damage for Colonel there. Very well done. Well placed. Now they're just making out with each other against the fence. Oh, some good kicks though being landed by Colonel here. Smith needs to start blocking these axe kicks. They're doing huge damage. Inefficient block now. He retreats as he should. Well done by Smith, recovering there from the inefficient block. But Colonel's back to stomping him, and Smith is still not PBing. Ooh. The roundhouse kick and then straight right for Smith. That was a pretty nice technique there. Didn't expect to see that out of him. An efficient block again. 0 health. Face to the floor, and Colonel stomps him out. Only takes 30 damage in the first round there and is up by about 300 points. Yeah, Colonel is finding a lot of success with that axe kick. Since Smith isn't blocking them, he's getting 2 ticks of damage out of these axe kicks on the feet, and you can easily get knockdowns with it, and he's taking full advantage here. Colonel's ground game entirely consists of these axe kicks, but if he keeps on stumbling Smith and getting him in inefficient block territory, he's able to pretty much constantly keep him on the ground here, and Smith really doesn't get to do much to respond, but he does finally get the takedown on Mr. Colonel there, throwing a lot of that roundhouse kick, landing it very well. Colonel with another good axe kick, and then another. Smith just keeps on walking into them. He needs to be more careful, certainly. Some more smooching action. This is a G-rated stream, guys, please. That's a lie. This is not a G-rated stream. Never has been, never will be, baby. Oh, the big sequence by Colonel there. Just landing hit after hit. 1,000-point lead now after 3.5 minutes. Looking pretty good for Mr. Colonel here so far. The inexperience of Smith is showing here in the fact that he just cannot get these blocks that he needs right now. And especially with Mr. Colonel's very, very spammy play style. If you're not getting those blocks that you need, you're in big trouble, mister. And that is certainly the situation Smith seems to have found himself in here. I will be back in a second. I have to send a text. My apologies. Alright, I'm back. Oh, looks like Smith got his first KO. He only has 15 health left, though. And it seems like these lag spikes are almost working in Colonel's favor here. Inefficient block. Those axe kicks to the rib cage by Colonel are just tearing Smith apart here. He's not getting any perfect blocks, it seems. It's not how it seems, it's just how it is. Colonel's really dumping on him here. Oh man, Colonel just alternating between the axe kick and the overhand here. It's kind of like what I said about Fireblaze in the last match. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If spamming is working, man. And coming off of a loss like that, Colonel should really be doing whatever it takes for him to get a win here. And that's exactly what is happening. If you're Mr. Colonel right now, you gotta be falling in love with this axe kick. Oh, but Smith getting some axe kicks in edgewise with 250 ping. That is worse than Michu. That is worse than the ping lord Michu himself. But he's back down to 80. All is good. Unless Smith figures out how to perfect block here, it is looking like more than a done deal, to say the very least. Whoa, Colonel with his balls on on Smith's forehead there. That was a little bit hard to watch there. I'm saying there a lot. My apologies. I'm a little bit zoned out right now, to be honest. It's very hard to carry important text conversations and commentate a fight at the same time, but Abe Shit Larry loves you guys. And he loves the Pro League and the people in it, so I make it happen. Because if I'm not going to do it, you better damn well believe no one else wants to. Because running these events gets a little bit stressful sometimes, but it's fun, and I love doing it. I'm talking about the Pro League instead of the fight right now, because there's not much to say. It's looking like we've pretty much seen everything that's going to happen in this fight. Colonel's just going to keep on landing overhands to knock Smith down and then starting to spam axe kicks. Smith, I don't know if Smith is going to be able to compete again because of this ping, but if I had any advice to offer him, it would definitely be to practice those perfect blocks against a bot, or even to get somebody to just punch you in the face, and you can just try to block them. That's what I did with Fireblaze early on to train him for the Drunkest Wrestler. I would just have him let me punch him in the face, and I'd make him do push-ups whenever he failed to block my attacks. True story. True story. That's why he showed such a dominant performance tonight, because I literally use manual labor, not manual labor. I take my coaching job very seriously. Smith managing to land more spam than Colonel there, and gets his second KO of the game. I believe it's 4-2, 5-2 for Colonel right now, and Smith only has 20 health, so it might be 6-2. That is, or 6-2, which would mean Mr. Colonel has 3 times the amount of KOs as Buck Nasty, aka RK Smith. AKA RK Smith. A tongue twister. 3 times the KOs, but only 2 times the points for Colonel. Obviously due to the fact that this has pretty much just been a battle of spam. I mean, I have nothing to say, frankly. Let's get some dynamic camera angles right now. GG, guys. We're gonna back out of this lobby now and move on. So, me versus Grimy, huh?
Yeah, I can show the. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna ask if you can show the scoreboard, but that doesn't really matter too much for this one, I suppose.
Did I not have the final scoreboard on stream?
No, that's.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My bad.
It's alright.
We'll have a close number from the VOD. Okay.
That was an amazing fight.
Alright, up next is a beef match between me and Grimy. Grimy's been talking hot. I've always had a little bit, I guess you could call it a problem with him. He's just, he likes to interrupt fights and punch people in the back of the head while they're 1v1ing. So, I'm really here to teach him a lesson. He's been talking crazy in the Pro League server, and as you guys know, when people start talking crazy, like that old bucket of bolts, officer, whatever the hell his name is. Don't know, I killed him and I made him resign from the force, so his name's unimportant. But when people talk crazy on the DW2 server, I deliver swift justice with these hands. It's just what I do, man. You talk shit, you get hit. So, it's all respect, though. All respect for Grimy, but at the end of the day, man, we're about to get to business. Hawk, you want to cast this one?
Sure.
Actually, I'll cast
Yeah,
it.
it'd be good if we could have.
We can both cast it.
Alright.
We can both cast it.
Alright.
I'll call my moves before I make them. Ooh, what should we do? We're gonna do the default kickboxing mode and DW streets, because I feel like this is definitely the type of fight we do on the street instead of in a cage. This is a backyard brawl here, really.
Yeah, just be ready for him to run away and free cam though.
No, believe me, I'm more than prepared for that. But I don't know. He's gonna be on the ground for so much of this fight. I don't know how much of an opportunity he's gonna have to run away. Really, it's hard to run when I put you on your ass. But we'll see what he can do. Room name is currently 6.
It's US East, is it?
Yes. It's going to be a 10-minute exhibition match. Because Grimy is mobile. Is he the first mobile player
Yeah, definitely.
that we have even in an exhibition? I thought we had. I thought we might have had mobile Oleg at one point, but nah. Yeah, this is the very first time we've had a mobile player in a Pro League event. So that's exciting.
on mobile, Oleg has around 100 ping, I think, even on EU.
Alright, there's Grimy. Let's get it on. His ping's not even looking too bad. We're just gonna do a little stare down. Get that camera angle. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be fucking great. I'm so ready. Alright, let's get it on.
Good uppercut there.
What the fuck?
He's just free cammed out to combo you.
Yeah, he's feeling hot. Okay.
Oh, he's straight there.
There should be a rule. You shouldn't be allowed to free cam unless you can perfect block an axe kick on the ground. Because I caught him with that. That's cute. That's cute, bro. That's cute. You like that environmental block? Oh, how did he stand up? Did he do a backflip there?
I think it's because he free cammed while he's doing a backflip, yeah.
That's actually pretty cool. Good for him. I think we have dismemberment on, but honestly, I think it's better that way. Oh shit! Okay. Okay, Grimy. Okay, I see you.
No, I doubt dismemberment's on, to be honest, because I think you would have dismembered him with that last attack if it was.
Ooh.
Yeah, and that would have dismembered you as well.
Do I have it on? Let's see. Yeah, it's off. Alright, Grimy. Okay. Good first round. Come on. Come on now.
Free cam. You got a free cam.
I don't need to. We'll save the free cam for when I'm really beating him. I said little dude.
Little dude.
Bro. I just love how he free cams no matter what. He could get knocked down and then when he stands up he's gonna free cam. Watch this. I'm about to hit him with that straight right. We're gonna rotate a bit. We're gonna circle. We're gonna circle, and then bop. And then I'm gonna bop. Ooh, caught him on the very edge there. Only did 2 damage. And then I'm gonna. And then I'm gonna
catch him when he's moving forward.
There we
really,
go.
like that.
And then we're gonna. Ooh, he barely slipped that one. And that one connected. Didn't do any damage though.
Oh,
his head just his head just did a 360 like the Exorcist there. That was a little freaky. You see, he still can't perfect block the ground and pound, bro. Like,
it might be harder on mobile though. I don't know.
oh, you're right. Oh, the inefficient block, Grimy. Come on, buddy. Come on. Talking so hot in general chat, bro. Start backing it up. Start backing it up, bro. This for all those fucking times. This is for all those fucking times that you interrupted my 1v1 in casual with your little bullshit, bro. This is for every single time you pulled that bullshit. For every single fucking time you ruined one of my fights, Grimy. This is what you call redemption here. This is what you call justice, bro. This is what you call. This is what you call that cosmic comeuppance, bitch. You doomed yourself to this own fate, Grimy, by accepting the fight with me. You should have never done that. Okay, wasn't getting the perfect blocks I wanted there. Ooh.
I love how you both free camming after every combo.
Oh shit! Oh, you're trying to switch it up on me, little bitch. Oh! That was a mistake. I shouldn't free cam there. Watch this head kick.
It's actually a pretty well timed spinning hook kick by him.
Watch this. About to teep into the low kick. Oh! What did I tell you? Watch this. About to. Oh, and then. Oh!
Free cam. Oh, too late. You gotta get him with a spinning back fist before this is over. Yes. 2 in a row. Doesn't know how to deal with it, so just free camming.
Alright, little dude. Good one, little dude.
I wonder if that Jake guy is watching this.
Yeah, Jake's too baked. He's fucking terrified of me, bro. He shits bricks every time I join the lobby and gets out of there as fast as he can. None of Grimy's gang want the smoke, if I'm being honest. None of Grimy's boys want anything to do with me. I can promise you that right now.
Oh, that was a pretty nice strike by Grimy. And then he trips and falls on his face. Classic.
Listen, it's as much respect as Grimy deserves, and there's some respect there. But at the end of the day, man, he deserved every single. He deserves every single hit I'm landing on him here. We can leave it in the cage, but this is what happens when you talk crazy to ape shit, Larry, bro. We don't play that shit. We do not play that shit. You don't fuck with Ape Shit Larry and get away with it. Oh, that was messy. Oh! Nope. 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 Oh, alright. Okay. Come on, get the knockout blow. Go ahead, get the knockout blow. Finish me off, Grimy. Go ahead, Grimy. Come on, finish the fight, Grimy. Come on, get the KO, Grimy. You can do it. Almost, Grimy. Almost, you can do it. You can do it. Oh, sorry. Sorry, but I had to block that one. Come on, Grimy. 0 health. You can do it. You can do it, Grimy. I had to block that one, too. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad, Grimy. Sorry. Sorry, Grimy. Couldn't let you do it. Alright, finish it off, Grimy. One more hit. Come on. Ooh, had to block that one, buddy. My bad. Really hate to be doing that to you, but, oh, I don't know how that happened. Come on, Grimy. Let's go. Grimy, finish the fight. Ooh, had to block that one. My bad. Alright, Grimy, come on. Hit me with your best shot. Hit me with your best shot. Come on. My bad. Had to block it. Sorry, dude. Come on, Grimy. 2 HP. Finish it off. There we go. Good work, buddy. Oh. Well, at least Grimy knows now.
Yeah, that was,
Cause you would think, by the way, he talks about me in general chat, about all the times he supposedly whooped my ass, that he would have gone in there and cleaned up. But I don't know. I don't know what happened, dude. I guess I just couldn't stop blocking. I don't know. GG though. GG. All right. Next up, we've got another Banana Boy Showcase XKP versus Mr. Krabs. Both of them coming off of a loss to me. What are their exact records? Do you have the sheet pulled up?
So Krabs is 4-4, XKP is 3-1. He was on a 3-fight win streak before he lost to you. And Krabs has sort of just been
Up and down.
like trading wins and losses with sort of top 10 players for a while now.
Yeah,
Just hasn't quite been able to break into that sort of top 5, top 6, but he has been beating the sort of lower level top 15 guys who've been trying to break into the top 10.
if Krabs manages to win this fight, he'll be in an interesting position where he's lost to damn near everyone ranked above him, but he's beaten most of the guys below him too in that top 15. So we'll see what happens. If XKP wins this though, he will be set up for a pretty big fight next, to say the least.
Yeah, because that fight he had with you was really close. Even though he lost,
close.
I think it was. Yeah, I'm just checking the score now, and it was just like 200 points in it. Are you scared Krabson's coming back? Hopefully.
XKP is super hype in DMs with me right now. He seems very, very excited to get in there and punch Mr. Krabs. So we got motivated XKP coming in here. You know, when you lose a fight in the last 5 seconds, like XKP's last match, you definitely come into the next one with maybe that chip on your shoulder isn't the terminology to use, but XKP feels like he has something to prove here for sure. He feels probably duped out of that last fight, and I think we're gonna see a very, very motivated player in here. But Mr. Krabs, he's fighting to sort of he's fighting to prove he's not a gatekeeper here, basically. Um, he's pretty much, like I was saying, in a spot where he's ranked pretty much above everyone he can beat and below everyone he seems like he can't beat. So he's in a very interesting place. He could really use a win. But so could XKP, because if XKP gets a win, he's probably going to go right back to fighting up. And it's only big fights up from where he's at right now, ranked number 6 or something like that. Maybe 7. So
Krabs is 7 and XKP is 8, I think. Yep. Yeah, I remember most of this, most of the player records and stuff, just from sort of adding them all to the document. It's sort of going by memory, but yeah.
You're the document custodian, really. And you have no idea how much I appreciate you doing that, so I don't have to, because it's not very fun.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't take me too long now. I've sort of got used to the sort of method of doing it quickly. But yeah, I definitely didn't set it up in the most efficient way possible in terms of editing it and stuff. So it's yeah.
Look at Mr. Krabs' loadout here. Like he is looking fly. I'm not gonna lie, he is looking very fly, very dapper.
Yeah, what's the room name? Because XKP's in a room called 1 with me.
It's 7.
7, right?
Oh, Krabs is about to fall for it. Krabs, don't do it. Don't do it, Krabs. Oh, I got him, bro. I got him. Hawk, I hit him with the when did I ask? I got him, bro. I got him.
Wow, rude.
Poor guy, poor guy.
I was gonna yeah, is XKP messaging you? Because I don't think he knows what he's doing in terms of joining.
He's still trying to join. I'm trying to tell him to host a room.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think he just joined free Steam before.
There we go. Alright, pings are looking good. I think we're ready to go. Oh, is that a new loadout for XCP?
I think it is, yeah.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Oh, right, wait,
Do you know what Krabs is talking about? Oh.
Yeah, I think what he's done is he's got the, Yeah, he's got the. I think Oleg will know how to get rid of it, but he's got the control like input thing up on the screen, so like it shows which buttons you're pressing. Yeah, Control Shift C.
All right, we got the 4-4 Mr. Krabs versus the 3-1 XKP. Proud Banana Boy looking to give the Banana Boys their 3rd win of the night here. So we'll see what happens. This should be a very good fight.
Oh, Krabs is lagging a lot. Yeah, I think we'll take away his the points he scored so far.
No, we'll just restart.
Yeah, yeah, you're right, actually. Yeah, if it happens again, we'll have to implement that rule or something about the only the player with the acceptable ping being able to win the fight.
Yeah, we got to keep an eye on that.
I probably know to stay in the lobby, but I just thought it's worth saying just in case.
For sure. Yeah, definitely keep an eye on that.
Yep. Yeah, I can keep an eye on his ping because obviously you want to sort of just show the fight mostly with you being the one streaming, but I'll let you know if it gets worse.
Okay, yeah. So I won't stop the fight unless he has 2 lag spikes that are like close to each other. If it's just one, if it's just another lag spike and it only happens once or twice, then we will just make sure to subtract points for it. So I'll only stop the fight if it's a big issue, but if not, we'll just subtract points if needed for each lag spike. I don't know what Krabs is talking about. He very obviously had a lag spike, and it was.
He might just be talking about now, like he might have thought there was another lag spike when there wasn't.
All right, we're back at it. Number 7 versus number 8. Important fight for the North American division. Definitely.
XKP's off to a good start here.
XAP catching him with these hooks here.
Yeah, Krabs' ping is staying below 100, but it is sort of jumping around quite a bit.
Yeah. It does not look like the smoothest fight right now, but it's not disruptive yet. It's not majorly. Oh, Krabs tries to do a little bit of overhand spam there. None of it connects. XKP touching him up against the fence, getting some big damage in. Krabs trying to circle out to get back to the center of the cage and is successful. Doing very good work to be cognizant of his spacing within the cage and trying to keep XKP out of an advantageous position, which he is back in now, as you can see by him dumping since he's got Mr. Krabs in a corner. He's trying to keep him there. Lands the big overhand after spinning. Krabs down to 40 health, and XKP still swinging. Stands up. He's a 5 damage hook. Gets a couple hits in edgewise, but XKP perfect blocks, and then he lands another overhand. Not without eating a 4 damage low kick, though. Still at 50 HP. Krabs only at 25. Two minutes in, still nobody below 25 HP. Very, very technical and measured fight so far. I'll be interested to see who really opens up first here. If I had to imagine, it's going to be XKP, given his early success here. Oh, that kick was huge. 10 health for Krabs, and he's up against the fence. He's in a rough position here. He's got to nail those blocks, which he does. And then he responds with some good offense. Only gets in 3 damage past the defensive. XKP, though, steps into the teep kick, then drops the head kick, knocks XKP down, and he's unloading, but the double perfect block for XKP keeps him in the fight. 3 health, 8 damage overhand for XKP, and Mr. Krabs falls over. 5 damage, him falling on the ground prevents him from regenerating HP because it does 1 damage. But oh, these kicks with the low health take XKP down to 0 health, and then Krabs lands the overhand. That was a fantastic sequence by Mr. Krabs. Currently up by 200 points, but he only has 10 health left. We'll see what he can do. Oh, already got 18 damage off on XKP. XKP's got to be real careful here. He's throwing those combos a bit long, leaving himself open. Krabs, though, doesn't capitalize. Oh, he's getting some big damage down on XKP right now. XKP still hasn't managed to land anything. Eats a 23 damage head kick now. He's at 50 health. Krabs at 15. Straight right brings Krabs down to 10.
That head kick well there. He's just moving in and out to just bait that attack from XKP and then time the head kick as he backs out of range. That's something XKP isn't really doing so much at the moment. He tends to be just sort of going straight forward and attacking. So I think a bit more more direction changes in his movement would benefit him here.
Overhand in the clench as a counter by XKP takes Mr. Krabs down. About a 300 point advantage for Mr. Krabs here. XKP only at 50 health though, lands a straight right off the back, 6-hit combo, gets the knockdown on Mr. Krabs. Only does 6 damage though. Mr. Krabs spinning around, takes XKP off his feet, gets him on the ground, lands a little bit of ground and pound. 44 health for XKP. Kick lands for 6 health by Krabs. He's doing very good to use these kicks to get attacks in at range. He keeps on landing these kicks. Krabs doing very, very good job fighting long here, getting hits in without getting himself too close to XKP and opening himself up for those left hooks or those overhands that XKP is so good at landing. Mr. Krabs in a pretty good position.
XKP just throwing a bit too much from out of range there.
Yeah, definitely.
Should be sort of just moving in and out, changing direction to stop your opponent from being able to predict you.
XKP would have been dead without the double perfect block there for sure. Oh, but Krabs perfectly times a head kick counter as XKP ducks in for the overhand. Krabs. That's a classic Krabs.
I'm not sure.
That's just classic Krabs. Oh, another head kick lands. Krabs is looking really good tonight. Inefficient block, but XKP doesn't capitalize. XKP is definitely, you could say, respecting Mr. Krabs. You could say fearing. It's still a relatively close fight here.
He's just leaving himself a bit open, just throwing that sort of head kick, overhand, left hook combo out of range too often. Because I think what's happening is he throws that head kick from out of range. Krabs doesn't have to worry about that, and he knows that after the head kick there's that overhand coming. So then it just gives him a really good opportunity to time his own head kick and just counter that overhand.
By XKP.
Yeah, that's a good hook there.
Yeah, that was a good analysis. That was really accurate. XAP really does keep on throwing that same combo, and Krabs clearly caught on. This is maybe the best performance I think we've ever seen from Krabs. He's doing very well in this fight. That being said, though, if XKP gets this KO without taking more damage, he will most certainly be poised to start to get a lead. But a 17 damage overhand from Mr. Krabs shows that he's not trying to let go of this last smidge of health he has. 16 damage low kick, spins, leaves himself open. XKP drops the counter. 300 point lead for Mr. Krabs, but a 60 health lead as well. So Mr. Krabs still in a good position in this fight here, but XKP's got plenty of time to turn that around. We'll see what he can do. Ooh, you did not want to eat that head kick if you were XKP. He does get the perfect block right after, though. Not before being brought down to 30 HP.
Yeah, it seems like Krabs is sort of stuttering around a bit, like his ping is staying below 100, but like sometimes he just sort of freezes and teleports slightly, like there. His ping didn't go above 100, but it just jumped up to like 90, but he's sort of freezing and teleporting a bit.
Yeah, we're only going to do a point deduction if there's a really blatant lag spike, but at this moment I don't think the results of this fight have really been affected too much by the lag. That was a pretty big
his
spike.
ping's going above 100 there.
Yeah, he really didn't get any points there though.
Yeah, he's just stuttering all over the place.
Okay, he got about 250 points there that we need to subtract because that was pretty bad. That was a pretty bad lag spike.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that was about 250 points he got from that lag spike. Would you agree? Were you paying attention to the numbers, Hawk?
Yeah, do you want me to just like announce that we're subtracting those points? Or?
No.
That's good, yeah. Oh yeah,
Critical
Krabs is
damage,
lagging
that's
again, like
another
his
100.
ping's going above 100.
Okay, we might have to step in if it
Yeah,
happens again.
it's getting kind of bad, because it is like, he's sort of borderline unacceptable most of the time with all the sort of stuff, like slight stutters and stuff. And then now it's sort of getting quite extreme. Yeah, I think...
Alright,
yeah,
Hawk,
just
can you
went
take
up
a
to
note? Can you take note,
133
Hawk?
there.
Take note.
Yeah.
I can't. Can you talk? My chat's disabled.
Yeah, time's at like 5:50 by the way.
Yeah, you took note when we stopped it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got a screenshot. Win, lose.
Alright, what was the time at?
5:50.
I really hope they paid attention. 550.
Yeah, so just
Alright, we're back at it. Keep in mind we have a 350 point subtraction for Mr. Krabs for the earlier lag spikes, but no, I don't think we should do any further subtractions now that we're doing the whole. Yeah, I guess now that we will disregard the points he was getting for the lag spikes earlier. Now that we've enacted that special clause there. So yeah, in case any of you guys were confused by what just happened, as per the rules, because Mr. Krabs has a pretty disruptive ping right now, the fight will be a no contest if Mr. Krabs wins, and if XAP wins, it will be a loss for him and a loss for Krabs. Or a win for him and a loss for Krabs, so it only counts if XAP wins now.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a shame to have to do this, but like we do have the ping rules, and even though it's obviously, it's not like people are deliberately making their internet worse or anything, it's still not their opponent's fault if they have bad internet, and we just have to keep these rules consistent.
Let's get back to the fight though. Mr. Krabs at 15 HP, XKP can get this KO, and it will most certainly still be a competitive fight, despite the fact that he's behind 1,000 points. He really does need this KO and to keep this HP here. Oh!
Nice spinning back fist.
Very well placed spinning back fist. He's still behind by the same amount of points though. Okay, now Mr. Krabs is just typing.
Yeah, I mean, I might as well keep fighting as there's not much time left for XKP to make his comeback, so. I think. I think Krabs just isn't quite taking it seriously, because obviously you can't win here, but
definitely.
It's like, it's understandable he's frustrated, but at the end of the day his ping has been very disruptive, and we can't call it a legitimate win if he wins the fight here.
Yeah, we're gonna have a special rule. I think for Krabs, we're gonna make sure to test how his ping is on the night every time he's gonna compete.
The problem is, I think his ping's just very variable. Like, you could test.
Well,
the ping.
here's the thing. It's night by night. Like his burrito fight, for example, I imagine was pretty similar to this, judging by how much Burrito was complaining about his lag. But Krabs' fight with me, I didn't notice any lag spikes really. It seems like some nights Krabs does have a good ping.
Like it could vary more often than night by night. That's like it could be that we test his ping 10 minutes before the fight and it'll be fine. Then, like 5 minutes into the fight, suddenly it gets like this.
Yeah, in which case, if the ping tests still don't fix any, we don't need to be talking about this right now. KO for XKP, 10 health left, 2 minutes left in the fight. XKP's only down by a couple hundred points. He could still win this, especially if Mr. Krabs keeps fucking typing. XKP could very well win this fight here, despite all of the
good
setbacks
head kick
here.
by Krabs there.
Fantastic head kick. 400 point lead, both of them at just about full health. XKP can do this, but he needs to play a really clean minute and a half of Drunken Wrestlers here.
Yeah, and he's got to mix up his combos more. He's just throwing the same ones again and again. Like, he's just throwing that spinning back fist, right overhand, left hook. And that's how Krabs was able to time that head kick early. So when your opponent's just doing the same thing again and again, you can just work out when the best opportunity to throw in that counter is, and then just do that again and again. That's just
definitely
very simple. So yeah, it's not a good idea to just repeat the same thing too often.
Oh, they trade knockdown kicks, but it's critical damage for Krabs. Oh, and then the 9 damage overhand. Krabs teeing off, getting some good damage in. Oh, and the head kick makes XKP do a little somersault in midair. Oh, but as Mr. Krabs is typing, XKP gets it like 40 damage in there. That was significant, but unless he gets this KO, it's not looking like he'll be able to get the points he needs. We will see, though. Oh, he should not have gone for the spinning back fist there. Left himself wide open, but then the head kick to knock Krabs in the air, and then the hook in midair. All lands. 300 points for XKP. 15 seconds. 15 health for Krabs. If he gets the KO, he wins. Can he do it? What are you doing? What is happening? Punch each other. What the hell is happening? Oh my god! XKP! Can he do it?
Okay. And Krabs just about pulls away with the win by standing still.
XKP, he was standing still. You could have won that fight. What? That was an interesting match.
Yeah, that was
an interesting match. No contest. It's not gonna go down in the record book.
Yeah, I think that's the first time we've had an actual no contest result from this. I think the previous instances, the lower paying player has actually won.
Yeah, we'll talk about that after. I have a lot of things to say about what just happened, but moving swiftly onwards, it is time for the title fight. let me get ready here for my little Bruce Buffer business. Alright guys, main event, nm41 versus HankMan64 2. Gonna get him in the server and get on with it. It'll be 20 minutes, of course, because it is a title fight. Last time, Hank put on probably, arguably, the best fight that we've seen against nm41. NM's been in some very exciting fights before, but Hank was winning for a good portion of his earlier match. So we will see if he can right the wrongs of the past and come through with the victory here. Hawk, you want to cast this one with me? Hawk, you want to cast this one?
Yep, sure.
Oh, this should be great.
Just doing some mod racing quickly.
For sure, no problem. It is time for the big show. Aw, shit, we got them both on the server, man. It is electric in this cage here. The tension. Oh, you can just feel it, man. You can just feel it. Two of the greatest to ever do it. HankMan and nm41 about to throw down for the second time, man. This is going to be a real treat. Alright, Hawk, while you're doing your little moderation thing, I'm going to do my little intro here. So take your time, take your time. Alright, guys. It's time! The main event of DW2 PL 2.5 in this quarter. The challenger, hailing from the United States with a professional record of 4-2. We've got the #1 contender, HankMan64! And in this corner, a fighter Also hailing from the United States, holding a professional record of 4-0. The undefeated, undisputed DW2 PL North American champion, nm41! As soon as Hawk is ready, we'll get into the action, man. I am hype.
Rose joined now, so it's what's the room name? Sorry.
It is 8.
8. Right.
Hank's last fight being the loss to NM. NM's last fight being the win over Hank. This is a rematch yet again.
Well,
in case
no,
you guys didn't know.
Hank's last fight was.
Oh, you're right.
Hydro, actually.
He beat Hydro.
Yeah,
He beat Hydro
yeah.
for the rematch. You're right. He beat Hydro to earn the rematch. My mistakes. My mistakes.
But yeah, there were talks about just an immediate rematch after that first fight because of how competitive it was. But yeah, we just had him fight Hydro first, and rematch was earned with a win there.
Alright, and we are off! 20 minutes, of course, this being a title fight. Low kick right off the bat for NM. Hank teep kicks in the clinch, rocks NM but doesn't knock him over. Good teep kick hook, catches NM off guard there, gets the knockdown by Hank. Double perfect block by NM though, keeping him at above 90 health. Oh, the head kick sends NM out of the cage right away, but he perfect blocks the fall. Good move by NM there, taking advantage of the recent update that added environmental perfect blocks. Oh, and the overhand for Hank, doing it big. Both fighters at below 30 ping here, so this is about is going to be about as smooth as it gets. Hank dropping big combos here, but NM's defense impeccable as always, so most of that damage does not get through. Lands the head kick though, NM didn't see that one coming. And then the overhand for 8 damage catches NM off guard there.
Yeah, I think NM was just expecting to block that head kick, but
I stomped.
it just missed, so the overhand caught him. And that's...
Oof.
Yeah, you can definitely take advantage of that, just get past people's blocks by just mixing in attacks of different speeds they're not expecting.
Double critical damage. Oh, NM can't keep his footing though. Let's see if HankMan capitalizes, steps in with the teep kick, gets 3 damage. That's uncharacteristic of NM to take damage on the ground like that. Hank down at 15 HP, NM still at 40. Despite Hank landing what I would think is significantly more hits here. Oh, and then the roundhouse into the hook for NM to get the first KO. He tracks the camera down and stares directly at the commentators right there, as if to say, watch me. The champ is back at it, man. Every single time he steps in, he's just so clean. So clean. Still at 45 health after getting a KO on Hank. Very, very good start for NM.
Yeah, what's interesting about this fight is last time they were fighting before artificial knockdowns were removed.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be quite a big difference in the first fight just because of the actual changes to the game.
Hank gave some big damage up against the fence there. NM teed off a little bit. 600 point lead for NM, but the hook lands clean. Critical damage for Hank brings NM down to 25. And then he kicks him in the midsection for some big damage. Ooh. Oh man, the striking is crazy right now. The way Hank's ducking these shots like the Matrix. 3 health left for NM.
Spinning attacks to just
3 health for both of them.
Timing with the perfect blocks.
both of them
I
searching
thought that
for
was
the
a
hook
double
there.
knockout for a second.
Yeah. Did NM PB that hook?
I
He
think
must
he
have.
just killed Hank before he got hit.
It's possible, yeah.
That was close.
Impeccable stuff by NM though. 2-0 to start off his title fight here, man. This is this is classic
damage.
NM. This is classic NM, man. He is just so hard to hit. You know, Hank is undoubtedly one of the greatest to ever do it. He's pretty much cleaned out the rest of his division. He's beaten me, Burrito, Hydro, pretty much everyone in the top 5 at this point. So, at this point, he's the best that we've got to throw at NM, and still, NM having a very dominant start to this match. There's a reason why he's the champion, but Hank's the #1 contender, and he's got 15 minutes to work with here, so we'll see what he can do. Right now, though, NM is catching him a lot. Hank certainly needs to be playing more defensively here, I would say. He's attacking first a lot. Good overhand. NM actually gets splattered against the cage for the KO there. Hank gets his first kill, but as I was saying, Hank is definitely attacking first too much, and that's why he's getting countered so much, I would say. Would you agree,
I don't know
Hawk?
if it's that necessarily, because I think he's just a bit static, potentially. Like, he's not it's not moving around too much, so NM's just having an easy time just timing his attacks and just baiting those counters and countering them and everything, because Hank's kind of just standing still a lot.
Right, when you're playing against a guy like NM, it's hard to move around a lot because you're just always so focused on perfect blocking. You're always just so worried about getting caught because NM's just so good at coming into sophisticated attacks and big combos. So as a result, it's possible that Hank is too focused on trying to block and not actually being dynamic enough with his movement to be getting these angles on NM that will actually be catching him off
NM's
guard.
just really keeping the pressure up, and he is actually, I'd say NM's actually attacking first a lot of the time. It's just that Hank's kind of just waiting for that block and he's not always getting it.
Yeah,
or if he is attacking, he's kind of like trying to counter, but he's slightly late because NM's just timing his entries really well.
Yeah, Hank's getting some good counters here. You said it. You said it very well. Couldn't have said it any better.
Good low kick by NM.
Absolutely, very clean work by NM. 1,400 point lead for him. 13 minutes left in the fight. 75 health for NM. Hank respawns, gets right into the clinch. Gets a knockdown on
NM
NM.
was trying to knock him down as he spawned in, but Hank just caught him with a good combo there.
Yeah, what Hank needs to be doing is, I think he definitely needs a lot more horizontal movement here. He needs a lot more horizontal movement. He might do well trying to walk around NM and try to stick that jab like I was doing against Grimy to kind of just give him different angles to worry about. But it looks like Hank's actually turning up the pressure right now, which...
I think it's not just the horizontal movement, it's also just like he needs to be moving back and forth and sort of switching directions more often, because he kind of just walks forward in a straight line for a long time or back in a straight line for a long time, and that just means NM can like time his attacks really easily.
I don't know, Hank's looking a lot less scared. Oh, my bad. Hank's looking a lot less scared right now. His output is much higher. He's getting in NM's face, and it's working for him at this moment. He's catching NM a lot.
He just sort of moved forward, dashed back out of range, and landed a counter. That's exactly what he needs to do here.
Yeah, Hank making very good adjustments midway through the fight here. He's gotten the point lead back to he's only 1,000 points behind NM. He was like 1,500 points behind earlier.
Always sort of dashing back out of range and then countering, and
oh, this output is crazy. 9-hit combo by Hank.
Oh, he's free camming a bit, but yeah, he just fell over a bit earlier because of that low HP, but generally that strategy of just sort of dashing out of range and landing counters has been working well for him.
Yeah, Hank's been using this low kick a lot, and he's been catching NM off guard with it because he wasn't using it at the beginning of the fight, but now he's getting a lot of really good counters, reading NM, waiting for him to step in, and then hitting him with either that spinning roundhouse he just did or that low kick. Yeah, good overhands too, catching NM on the edge.
He's just got to pressure NM to the cage so he can't dash back out of range.
Yeah, absolutely.
and he's also got to sort of mix in some spinning attacks after his combos, because like he kind of just throws sort of a head kick or a low kick, and it's like NM sort of expecting that, so he dashes out of range and counters. But then if he puts like a spinning hook kick or a spinning back fist on the end of those attacks, that slower attack can sometimes just give NM enough time to think that he's safe to move in and counter, but then the attack's sort of still coming, and then it just hits him as he enters range, and it's just a good way of catching people out when they're trying to sort of back off and counter like that.
Huge damage by NM, but he has 9 health, so he falls over. We'll see what Hank does here. Tries to shoot the straight, catch NM off guard. Doesn't work. Oh, and then the 12 damage knockdown check hook by NM. Another.
Spinning back fist to
oh my god, another. Oh! And then he teep kicks his boot right into the forehead of Hank. Oh my god, he's 5-1 right now. I didn't even realize. NM is 5-1. This is insane. This has to be the most dominant title fight we've ever seen at this point. And Hank's not even doing that badly, but that's...
Well, I mean,
you would not expect it by the points.
Really tell the full story, to be honest, because I think NM's sort of been holding on to this low HP for a while, and you regenerate really quickly. So I think even if you're going by pure damage delta, it'd be a lot closer than that. But obviously, when you're at higher HP, you just regenerate health quite slowly. When you're at lower HP, you can regenerate like 10 health in just a few seconds sometimes. But yeah, NM does still have a very strong lead, about 2,300 points.
Hank launches the straight a little bit early there, gets caught.
Really well-timed left hooks and head kicks that just give him crystal hits. I think NM uses dashes better than anyone else I've seen. He's just
easily. That was a good low kick by Hank, though.
Dashing out of range of Hank's attacks and landing those counters.
For sure. Hank keeps on throwing that overhand too early, and not coming up with that hook to counter NM's counter, and he's getting caught a lot.
Yeah, he's just got to switch up his combos a bit more, and just like I said earlier, just sort of mix in more
double hook by NM
to just catch NM as he's coming in for the counter.
5-hit combo by Hank there. Doesn't do much damage. Head kick, though. Sends NM against the cage, and then he gets a little bit of that ground and pound with the kick there. With the low kick. Another low kick for 5 damage lands for Hank. And then the head kick. Critical damage almost sends NM out of the cage, but a double knockdown. If Hank can get this KO, he won't be in the worst position.
Yeah, I think Hank would benefit from using some of these low kicks when NM's spinning like that, because they've just got a bit more reach.
Yeah, it's a free knockdown.
Than those head kicks, because the angle's horizontal
double
instead of diagonal.
Block by Hank. Good work.
Because like he does land these good crystal hits here, but he's getting caught at the same time, whereas with a low kick he could potentially counter.
NM spins into the head kick as Hank is setting up there. That was an incredible KO. 2,600 point lead, 8 minutes left in the fight. NM is going beast mode right now. NM is dialed in. I mean, Hank is putting up an incredible fight right now, and NM is just making it look easy.
I mean, Hank's definitely improved. He's sort of gone from losing points to now just sort of maintaining
he's still bleeding points.
That point deficit. Well, I think they've been at like sort of around 2,500.
No, he was at 1,000 earlier. He was at 1,000 at like 13 minutes. That was a while ago, to be fair, but yeah, that's a pretty big difference. That I wouldn't call it insurmountable, but Hank cannot be getting caught by back fist like that for 19 damage by NM. NM's got 9 health left, so he's hitting hard right now. Oh, look at this output. The check hook by Hank puts him on his ass. But these perfect blocks by NM gets 13 damage in as Hank tries to catch him standing up. Oh man, that overhand really hurt Hank, and then these kicks. Oh my god, NM just keeps touching him. This is insane. The upswing on that axe kick ends up taking out NM there. A little soccer kick for you there. But, he just comes right back with a low kick. as Hank tries to spin into him with low health, so he's off balance. Oh! Okay, that hook was impressive, man. That hook was impressive. NM timed that so well, and then he gets the KO. It is currently 7-3. NM about to easily hit 5 digits very soon. He's at 9K already to Hank's 6K. Oh, the roundhouse hook. Hank, though, responds with the combo, puts NM on the floor. Okay. Hank is extending these combos really long and just hoping NM doesn't get that perfect block, but he almost always does. The issue with fighting someone like NM is that you always want to throw extra hits into your combos. It's kind of like the follow-through when you're shooting a basketball, because it sort of helps ensure that you're going to get the most damage out of your combo possible, whether or not it lands. But with someone like NM who's always perfect blocking and is so hard to get through to, it's really risky. You almost want to throw more one-note strikes there just because NM is so good with the perfect block and then the counter.
Yeah, well, I think actually you want to just mix in sort of more attacks that he's not expecting, really just vary your combos more. That's how you get around the perfect box, really.
Oh!
I think Hank has done that a bit, but he's just... NM's just got the movement advantage here. He's just using those dashes really well, and that's just allowing him to land more counters here.
10,000 points for NM. Beautiful hook to finish. I believe that was his 8th KO. Yes, 8-3 right now. This is an absolute masterclass by NM. What a performance it has been so far. 4.5 minutes left. NM has such a point lead at this point that it's hard to believe that Hank is gonna be able to pull this back at this point. Gets a good head kick though.
Pretty crazy comebacks, but it's difficult to do it against NM. Not gonna let you just land combos on him without blocking those attacks. So it's just difficult to build up a 3,000 point lead in well, to come back from a 3,000 point deficit in 4 minutes.
Oh, that one hurt. NM spins. He simultaneously spins more than 95% of players in the league, and also almost never gets caught because of it. Like, NM is so careful about spinning to add extra damage to his attacks without going overboard and leaving himself exposed, and it's honestly just impressive to see. 0 health for NM, 13 for Hank. We'll see who gets this KO. Good perfect block by Hank. Now they're both standing. Hank whiffs the teep hook there. And then a beautiful low kick to KO the champ. Hank's going to be going into this to this round with about 15 health. 3K point lead for NM, and it's more than that now. Just about past the point where I'm going to be doing any math, because there's too many digits on the screen now. But
okay, NM's ahead by about 3,500 points.
A lot. The fact that NM is doing so much better against Hank than he was in his last fight just means that he's still improving. I mean, when you're lapping your division like this and going back and beating guys you've already beaten even worse than you got them the first time, I mean, he's like Kamaru Usman in the UFC. You know, he's such a dominant champion that you know, he's spinning the block and whooping the top guys worse than he whooped him the first time. And that's just the mark of a very, very dominant champion, and that's certainly what we're seeing out of NM here. This is DW2 greatness right here, and it's looking like NM might be holding that belt for the foreseeable future here, considering how Hank has pretty much wiped out the rest of the top guys of his division. It's going to be interesting seeing who the next challenger for the belt is going to be, but this fight is looking like a done deal. It's looking like the champ is going to be 5-0 after this. Ooh, good low kick by NM. Double knockdown. Minute left, 10 health for NM. We'll see if Hank can get that final KO. 10 damage overhand leaves NM at 2. Gets the perfect blocks though to nullify NM's ground and pound. Oh, but NM kicks him up in the air with the low kick and then slams him back to the canvas with the overhand. Another low kick KO by HankMan, but it is too little and it is too late.
Yeah,
We'll
I
see
think
if
if he
Hank can
made
hit
that
5
adjustment
digits.
earlier and started using those low kicks more, it could have been a
Definitely.
closer fight. But yeah, it was an amazing performance by NM, just getting out such a huge lead over a great player like Hank.
Ten seconds left. 3 health left for Hank. NM going for this last KO. Can he do it?
I think this will be a new record for the most points scored in a single Pro League fight.
And still the undefeated, undisputed DW2 NA champion, nm41. What a fight, man. NM's 5-0 now, still a dominant champion, and definitely has left his division in a very confused state now. But that's a discussion for another time. Thank you guys for popping out. Thanks, Hawk, for casting with me, and to everyone who fought tonight, especially Mr. Colonel for fighting twice, stepping in last second. Make sure you guys donate to Oleg's Twitch channel every time he streams, and you buy the soundtrack of the game to get the cool capes you were seeing people wearing tonight. It's $5 on the Steam store. Go get it. Support Oleg because he deserves your money because it's a fantastic game. Thank you guys for watching. It's been yours, Apeshit Truly. What did I just say? Those words came out of my mouth in the complete wrong order, but it's been yours truly, Apeshit Larry. There we go. Signing off. Have a good night, guys.